Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to record this video for a specific reason. I think I have not been very clear on the onset regarding why am I putting out these lectures. There are precise reasons for it. So after having done two big units, circulation and renal, I have some time now to address these issues. I have consistent feedback, alhamdulillah, good feedback, constructed feedback, and a constant query has been about the length of these lectures. And I'm not very, I don't use YouTube a lot, but from what limited stuff that I watch on it, mainly cultural and political, I see that there is a struggle to keep the length of the videos to the lower side, and that's obviously for better viewing, a number of views, and all that monetization related matters, which are not my cup of tea. Basically, when COVID hit and there was lockdown earlier in March 2020, our lecture series, our teaching got affected suddenly, right in the middle. And in Punjab here, we start a typical academic year from December. I'm talking about teaching. And it's from November or December, it's right through the earlier part of the next year, right down to June and July. And by this time, approximately 7 to 9 months have passed, and we cover all the syllabi for first and second year, which obviously, as you can imagine, it was interrupted rather suddenly in March, which is right in wedge in between. So there was no way besides online teaching to address the educational needs of my students. So initially, all of this started basically was for the Sheikh Zayed students, undergrad students, who basically have never covered these units. So the reason that these lectures are lengthy is because they are covering the actual lectures that would have happened in a classroom setting. Okay. And for classroom, if you have been teaching physiology, or if you're a postgrad or even undergrad, except new first years, you would know that it takes hours and hours to complete units, the whole unit. Even chapters sometimes require multiple 1-hourly sessions to complete. So when you translate that into online teaching, the challenges of online teachings on the side, you at least need to give this whole endeavor a requisite time. So the length of the lectures reflect this, that primarily the audience is undergraduates who have never done this before, who don't understand, for example, blood pressure, who don't understand how countercurrent mechanism works, who don't understand how cardiac output is the coupling concept, which couples the heart with the circulation. So for this and the whole conceptual framework to go in it, starting from scratch and then bringing them to the clinical application of the concepts, you need time. The time that you consume in physical lecturing, and then followed by a detailed tutorial in which you are also involved inherently. All of that went away in March suddenly. So we had to adapt to this online thing. That's why my lectures are lengthy, because these are full length lectures. They are not directed for a quick review. All right, they are full-fledged lectures. If you, and I can humbly claim that if you don't understand a subject matter and it is featured on my channel, there is a very good chance that if you go through these lectures, you will have a pretty good functional idea of that concept. Inshallah. Inshallah. Again, the full length variety. However, uh, I was one of my students actually gave an idea, and I think it's a good idea, to later on punch out smaller videos from these full length videos. So, for example, where I talk about the entire blood pressure scenario, maybe I can take a chunk out of there, clip it, make a short video from it. Of pulse pressure or how mean arterial pressure is regulated. So bring out those 5 or 10 minute worth of short videos out of that long 55 minute or a 1 hour video, and label it properly and then upload it on the channel, so that if somebody is out there who just specifically wants to review that particular information, it's easy for this person. Okay, so I wanted to just clarify this. The whole length, why is it long? It needs to be long, and that my future plan is to basically do this cutting and trimming and making available shorter videos, inshallah. If you've noticed, there's a allied health science playlist as well. Those are for basically MLT and nursing students. From now onwards, I intend to work on that as well, to provide some focused material for those students as well. I look forward to your feedback. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to further feedback and guidance from you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.